What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with another video on the channel, and today we are back with the highest rated series. We're back at Chinese food, the second one. We went to Boulevard Restaurant in Elmwood Park Chinese food spot. This is the #2 rated restaurant in my area. It is known as Lian's Kitchen. It is located in Garfield, New Jersey. Garfield just has the spots, I'm telling you. Anyway, on Grubhub, 1,756 ratings. He gave it a 4.5 star and 300 reviews. Now that is very, very good. Don't let the 4.5 star discourage you. With that many ratings, 1 or 2 1-star ratings because something happened could just easily bring that down. And when I did check, that seemed to be the issue, and it had more to do with Grubhub itself and the delivery being late. That's not really on the restaurant. I didn't see anything saying that the food wasn't good. So I'm gonna make a few changes to the series, just a couple of things. Anytime I have a 5-star restaurant, if it has less than a couple of hundred ratings, I would say 500 ratings to start with. If it has under that number, then I'm probably going to go to the 4.5 if it has over 1,000, because I feel like that holds more weight. Somebody actually did mention me to that. I think it was on Instagram, but it was I had that idea in the first place. So they kind of said it, and I was like, you're right, I should just be doing that anyway. So without that being said, if you are enjoying the highest rated series, go ahead and like, subscribe, all that thumbs up, all that cringy YouTube stuff. There is so much food here, and it all, I swear to you, it's so cost effective. This whole thing was like $40. This is a lot of food. You could easily just get 1 or 2 of these things, spend like $5 to $10 and be good. But before I get into those, I do want to add these into Dunkin Donuts. Has some new donuts that they dropped because it is Valentine's Day, and I wanted to get them because you know the vibes. If something's new, that means that I am going to get it. So here we go with #1. Let's see what we got. Okay, heart-shaped donut. Y'all see it. This is the brownie battered donut. What the brownie battered donut is, let me just give you the definition real quick. The brownie battered donut has brownie batter flavored buttercream filling, and it's topped with a vanilla flavored icing and chocolate sprinkles. So there you go. They made heart-shaped stuff because people think that I don't like Valentine's Day. But I do like Valentine's Day stuff, so heart-shaped stuff is delicious. Let me just give you a couple bites, see what we're working with. Let me do one more. Okay. I really like that brownie batter in there. Check it out. Very, very dense. Very fudge-like. And you could probably just, because it tastes like cake frosting. Genuinely. I used to eat the cake frosting off my mom. My mom make a chocolate cake, she have the frosting sitting there. I know most kids like me did it too, so I'm not crazy, but that's what it tastes like inside. I have to be honest about one thing though. The batter, unreal. My personal opinion, I don't really enjoy Dunkin Donuts donuts because I don't necessarily like the actual donut. But to tell you the truth, if I could just eat that in the middle, I'd be happy. But the batter is so good. If you're a fan of Dunkin Donuts donuts and you're not like a donut snob like I am, you'll really enjoy this. I highly recommend it. If you are a fan of Dunkin Donuts donuts. Again, if you like their Boston cream, all the cream filled stuff, I always feel like there's something missing, but as you can tell, the batter is good enough. I just ate the whole thing. Don't spoil your dinner. But we got one more. Behind door #2. If I can get it out. Alright, Duncan, relax. This is the Cupid's Choice donut. Da-da-da-da. Wait, that was Cupid's Chokehold. Gym Class Heroes. Oh, I'm a boomer. Bavarian cream inside. Strawberry flavored, pink sprinkles. I like pink sprinkles and pink frosting. Funny enough, because I grew up watching The Simpsons. It got popular to call it the Homer Simpson donut. I've been saying that for years. Some of you probably have too if you're a donut person, but anyway. Pink icing gives donuts like an extra 2 on the rating scale, which I don't make. The Bavarian cream is nothing to write home about, but I'll be perfectly honest. It goes well with that super sweet strawberry topping. Okay. I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts. Did y'all hear what I just said? I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts, to be honest. Again. But these two, they're up there. I really like these. And that's saying something. I enjoy more of their cake batter type of donuts. They dropped that, the confetti, I forgot what it was, Dunkfetti donut, which was decent. Honestly, cover anything in these pink frosting. And you got yourself a winner. W. If you're a Dunkin Donuts person and you like their donuts, I highly recommend both of these. I think they knocked them out of the park, and I'm not a Dunkin Donuts guy. As you can see, I ate them both. Now that I ate 2 donuts before I started eating, let's get into the food. Let me pour my drink. Lian's Kitchen. I'll give you a little backstory. When I did my highest rated one at Boulevard in Elmwood Park, you don't know my best friend, myself, we both grew up around the same place, but we both have our businesses here. So we're around the Garfield area. So he tells me, he said it just like this, and I might drop the text messages in there. He said, bro, you gotta go to Lian's Kitchen. He said it was the best one. Now, I get mad at him because he's always right. So when I told him that I was gonna go here tonight because it was highest rated, of course he rubbed it in my face, but then he told me some of the things that I suggested I should get. So some of these are at the behest of him, some of these are at the behest of the restaurant, and some of these are things that I get all the time. And I don't know where to start because everything looks really, really good. Start in the middle? Start in the middle. This is from the restaurant. I asked what the best stuff they had on the menu, and they said chicken teriyaki. So they make their own chicken teriyaki, house-made teriyaki sauce, and you can see this is actually fresh stuff. What it reminds me of is, I don't know where you guys are from or if they have these nationwide. Comes with pork fried rice, by the way. But they had a place called Sarku Japan around here, and as a kid we used to go to the mall, and we would always get this chicken teriyaki. So I can't wait to try this. Right up my alley. They got veggies in here too? Let me get some of this. Cabbage? That is cabbage. I love cabbage. It's been sitting in that teriyaki sauce too. Look at that. I love cabbage, man. Oh yeah. Their teriyaki sauce is not as sweet as the one in the mall. It tastes more homemade than the one in the mall. But the quality of meat, they got a good char on it. Can you see? You know I hold food a lot. That char on there. And this is like $5, this thing. When you find a good Chinese food place, it's very, very cheap and very good stuff. The people that worked there were really nice. They even threw in some free stuff. I don't know who I am. It wasn't like a clout thing. It was more like I ordered so much food that they dropped some food in there. Jeez, man. You know I'm going to hold the food up to the camera. I have to, because I want y'all to see this, because I'm looking at it and it looks good. Let me drop my fork. I'm going to tell you what. Even if you are a casual, like I just like chicken teriyaki, I don't have an adventure. You know, some people go to Chinese food places and order the same things a lot. You'll love this. The sauce on here. Oh, man. That's fire. That is really fire. Oh, man. Wow, 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 wow. That's a W. I don't want to go too crazy on that because I also have a different kind of rice. This is their most popular rice. I've never had this before. It's called the Young Chow fried rice. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be completely honest. I might have to go on Google. And what I'm seeing on here, Young Chow fried rice, the main difference is that it comes off more of a white color, and the ingredients are usually, obviously, rice. They've got a different kind of pork, scallions, fresh vegetables, egg, which I do see in there, shrimp, and I believe there's some pork in that one as well. Sea cucumber and crab meat are also traditional elements. Diced cured pork is also in there too. Okay, good. So it's a little whiter in comparison. Now, to be honest, again, I've had a lot of Chinese food. This yellow kind is not what you would see in a higher end Chinese food place. It would look more closer to this or like a darker brown than the yellow. I think they do the yellow more to appease like us, because chicken teriyaki is a very American thing that you would get. You know, you don't see it very often. It's more of a Japanese thing, to be honest, but I think that's why I just ate that again. So I do see the shrimp, I do see the egg, I do see the pork and the scallions. So let's get in here. I used a fork today, so y'all don't diss me for my chopstick skills. I love the texture you get from the egg. And the rice is a lot like cleaner tasting. Obviously you get the shrimp, the scallions, the veggies. This is addictive. I should have brought, is that any spoon? I don't like eating rice with a fork. Okay, that's much better. Oh man. Yeah. If your Chinese food place has this, get this and not this. This is fine, but it's very like traditional. That tastes like they actually put some like, you know, some love into it, which is what I like. All right. Got a little sweetness from the peas, a little bit of salty from the pork. It just hits all the notes that you want. And of course that texture from the egg. Goodness. All right, let's just go counterclockwise. I skipped over. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let's go to dumpling. These are fried chicken dumplings. I never really see dumplings like this in Chinese food places. This looks more like an empanada. I'm not opposed to that, but I don't know. If anybody's used to like traditional Chinese food, do you see dumplings in this kind of shape? They're usually more in that like, you know, I can't make it with this, but chicken on the inside, first bite, absolutely no condiments. Okay, that's 100% chicken, and I'm not used to that. Yeah. That's legit a piece of chicken. I know it sounds like a crazy thing, but usually when you go to the... Alright, let's get some of that. That's the first time I've had sweet and sour sauce where it actually has some sour in it. Normally it's just like pure sticky sweet. Alright, give you one more. One more dip. This is funny because it tastes almost, I get the Chinese spices that are in there, but texturally, it has the texture of an empanada. It's like a Chinese food empanada. That is not a negative comment. Alright. Now, give me one more. Like I said, a whole piece of chicken. Truth be told, it doesn't even need the sweet and sour. When you see me look off to the left like this, is because I'm reevaluating life. In a good way. This place is not even that far from me, and I've never been here. And leave it up to my friend who gave me, I mean, I've known him for 20 some odd years. And you're just telling me this now? Like, bro, he don't watch my videos so I can say what I want to. He'll probably get mad because I'll leave the text message, but I don't care. We move. Anyway, I wanted to try these two. These are spicy wings and garlic sauce. Hot wings. Chicken wings. They had 3 different kinds. I couldn't get them all. They had lemon pepper, which I love. And they also had like a honey one, which I know is fire because I've had like honey wings from Chinese food places. But this right here, I had to try this. It's sitting in like a spicy garlic sauce. So, you know, obviously with the Tupperware, it might have sweat a little bit, but take a look at that. I'm curious. Garlic sauce, man. That might be on something here. Very, very good. Probably even better if you eat it at the restaurant. This is a takeout place right now. You know, they can't have indoor dining. There's just like a kiosk in the front. So Only two issues I find with these. The taste is unreal. They would have been perfect if they were cooked in the restaurant. Two issues. Number one, because they sweat in a Tupperware, the wings aren't that crispy. I'm used to a good crispy wing from Chinese food places, but they're sitting in sauce, and there's really nothing they can do about it. Because this is how they serve them. This is how they serve them. Maybe them pulling the sauce on the side. Could have been a W, but they taste so good that I don't really care. Number two, and I know why they do this one. It says spicy garlic. They're not spicy at all. Not even like I can see why someone would say these are spicy. But what you can do, and most Chinese food places will do this, it's even on the menu, it says we can alter it to suit your taste. What that means is if you tell them to make it spicier, they will do that because they will put more of whatever spicy ingredients they're using in that dish. I've done that. And one time I said, make it very spicy, and I regretted that. It tasted like pure fire, but they can. What they're doing is they're appeasing the masses because the masses can't really take spicy stuff. It's almost like Popeyes did with the ghost pepper wings. You know, they're not even anywhere near what a ghost pepper is. Trust me, I've eaten one. You want to see the one chip challenge? Go ahead and click the eating challenges tab in my playlist. I know what ghost pepper and Reapers taste like, and that's not even close to it. I'm also building up a heavy spice tolerance because of that. I'm gonna get one more. You know I don't grab the flats. Y'all want to come over here and get these flats? Please do. We're only here for Team Drum. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, the flavor of those off the chain. My order of wings is $5.50. So if you get that in the side of rice, it'll cost you like $7, $8. You got a meal. Because these are big wings. Delicious big wings. I just wish they were crispy. But I'm nitpicking. Being honest. Completely nitpicking. Taste is off the chain. Completely. Alright. Where we at? I gotta go there. If y'all don't know by now, if you're new to the channel, hi, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me talk for this long because I talk way too much in my videos. I know, but I can't help it. I want to tell y'all what we're eating and how it tastes because just saying in my opinion, is not going to tell you if something's good. Why is it good? Anyway, back to this. One of my favorite things at most Asian-themed restaurants, if they serve it, I will get it. Singapore mei fun. Mei fun is a rice noodle. The Singapore version is more of a curry sauce. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Again. I'm sorry. Again. So that is a curry base, and the mei fun is almost like the house special. So it has every kind of protein in it. There's shrimp, there's egg, there's chicken, there's pork, there's beef, and obviously vegetables. I love Singapore mei fun. And the first thing that I noticed when I opened this one is even more than the other places that I have eaten at. Because I've gotten this at like 5 different places on this channel alone. And the thing that I've noticed is the curry smell was much stronger. Oh, y'all just gonna make some, oh, y'all just gonna, okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, I did not expect that, man. The spices, the curry, even the spiciness is bold. Wow. A lot of places when I eat mei fun, it's very subtle. It's like, you know, you get it. Oh, I get the curry. This one, definitely way more curry in it. Definitely way more garlic in it. It's spicier. The noodles are not drowned whatsoever. They're not soggy. They're not floating in a mystery sauce. You know, you can just see there's just a little bit of oil on the coating. And then you just got the rest. It's just spices, spices, spices. Ooh. You don't know the word I just said, it was like shoes. Because I wanted to say the other word that starts with that. But I don't want to get demonetized. That right there. I would go to this place over and over again just for their mei fun alone. I don't know if they made me a special batch, which they didn't, because they don't even know anything, but that's great, bro. We might just have to stop the rest of the stuff and just eat this. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh my goodness. The veggies are still crisp, got a little crunch to them. The spice, I'm getting it in the back of my throat. This is one of those like you can't stop eating it things. That's really good, man. Holy crap, I did not expect that. That's one of the better Mei Funs I have ever had. At a hole-in-the-wall Chinese food spot. This place is very unassuming. I know exactly where it is, and you'd have to know where it is to find it. You know, it's not some big giant place sitting in it's in a lit area. It's one of those, and to me, that's where you find the best food. Like them holes in the wall. The only reason they're there is because, you know, they like me. And we know that fancy stuff. The rent's cheaper, but they make good food. Some of the best foods you'll ever find is in dive bars. I gotta have one more. This is the truth. Let me get one piece of that shrimp. That is so good. That's really good. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'll be back. I gotta move on. We got spicy shredded beef and peppers and onions. So, this is one of my friend's favorite dishes. He said it was good here. I love spicy beef, Hunan style. I love peppers. I don't even need the rice. Check this out. Y'all see that little shred right there? Y'all can't even, it don't matter. Just trust me. A little bit of rice. Sauce is very good. Lots of big peppers, which I love. Nice strips of beef in there. That's so good. The problem is I just ate it after that. That is good though, man. Like if you really get this in some rice like this right here. Like this in the rice right here. And chicken teriyaki. With the beef. In the rice right here. This place is really good, man. Again, only gripe. It says spicy. It ain't spicy at all. I know why. If I were to get this again, I would just tell them to make it spicier and it would be perfect. I just need a little more heat. There's no heat. But the taste is good. The beef, good texture on it. Nice strips. It's not really chewy. Okay. We got so much food to get through that I'm trying to like not spend too much time, because I'll go back to Mei Fun right now. We can just call it quits. We can't, because this is what it is. Excuse me, I hate burping on camera. Cheese wontons, also known as crab rangoon. Everybody knows what they are. I had to get some of the basic appetizers just to see kind of where they stood. If you don't know what it is a wonton wrapper which they fill with a cheese mixture. It's kind of sweet, but it's also very creamy. It's usually very good. First bite never has condiment. Nice crunch. Nice sweetness. Oh yeah. And a little sweet and sour sauce. I have to reevaluate life look again. So listen. Outside, nice and crispy. Inside, nice and soft. I've had rangoons where they're like really hard and they don't get that texture thing. Boulevard nailed this the same way. That's how you make a rangoon. Nice bite in the outside, but it's gotta be, it can't be crunchy on the inside, you know? This part in the bottom should be soft, which it is. And this part on the outside should be crispy. Makes for the perfect bite. Working our way backwards because we're doing more appetizers. This thing right here, believe it or not, is a crab meat stick. Now, I'm sure it's imitation crab meat. I don't blame them. I'm not paying $2 for something that's like, you know, real crab. But look at the size of this thing. This is like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. No. First bite, no condiments though. Hope it's crispy. It is imitation crab meat for sure. Good breading though. Look how thick that is. And that crab meat. That's a tasty little thing. I want to see what it's like in some of this. That sweet, that garlic soy. Don't go too far. This is almost like chicken nugget breading. That worth it though. I wish you guys could smell this through whatever you're watching it on. And I can't believe you get this much food for that bit of a price. I'm gonna have some happy friends and family tonight because if you don't know, I do give what I don't finish to friends and family. I don't waste food. So if you see me doing takeout videos like this where there's tons of food and I'm not eating it, doing an eating contest, just know when this video ends, a lot of people get text messages asking if they want some food. Someone always does. And it's kind of funny because the food I've given them has made them order from the places that I've ordered from. A lot. Oh, that's a W. One of my favorite things to hear from every place, also from my best friend's suggestion, boneless spare ribs. Excuse me, I'm sorry again. It is probably one of the staples in Chinese food. And what I am looking for, and I could see it as soon as I opened it, this is all I want. See this right here? See that char? I've said this in many videos. That's the flavor. That is the flavor. Yeah. Yeah. Now, my mom used to order these all the time growing up. We used to get this and a thing of rice. So like a tin like this. This is the small. I swear, look at the size of this thing. This is small. So, we used to get a small one of these and like a large thing of rice, and it was like, I think the whole meal came out to like $5, $6. And we would split it amongst me, like my mom and my sister. You know, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so like the boneless spare ribs is one of the things we got all the time. Also chicken wings. And french fries is the big one. Your Chinese place by me has this ketchup. It ain't by me no more. It was like when we lived in the, I hate saying the word, but we live in the hood, right? So, this just takes me back to that. And I used to always take the pieces that had the burnt marks on it because my sister didn't like them. And my mom pretended she didn't like them because she wanted me to eat them. You know, she would take the smallest portion of meal. She'd be like, I'm not really that hungry. She was one of them moms. Shout out to my mom, man. she was an MVP. Is the MVP. She's still, thank goodness, still with us. But that just brought me back to that. You know, sometimes I look at all this food. I'm getting sentimental for a second. And I'm just like, I've never seen this much food growing up. So don't think that I'm not aware of like some of the blessings that I've been given. And don't think for a second that I will ever waste food, because I grew up not having food. So I've been told in the comments sometimes that, you know, I'm one of the few on YouTube that doesn't waste their food. I don't know the accuracy of that, the validity of that. I'm not here to judge anybody else. But for me, personally, I will never waste food. I would rather sit there and eat it until I collapsed or something. But I give it away you know, other people get to eat off of stuff that I made, which I love to. Either try some stuff. But I just wanted to say that. Also, this just brought me to like memory lane. Sorry for trailing off there, but if you're not new to the channel, you know that's what I do. But yeah. Nice, meaty pieces. They're not overly fatty. The sauce isn't drowning in it. Normally when I order these, you can see it at the bottom. Just kind of show y'all. You see the sauce right there chilling at the bottom? Sometimes you order this from Chinese food places and the sauce is like literally at the top. And I don't like that. It's at the bottom, and if you want to, you put the cap back on and you shake it up. And it gives you just enough. Just a heads up. Boom. 2 more things. Egg roll. Most of y'all have had an egg roll. You gotta try the egg roll everywhere you go. Their egg roll has more flavor than a normal egg roll. That's not a joke. Normally you do see these little red pieces in there, right? But it's like everything they do, the flavor is just a little stronger. Almost like black people. I'm saying that tongue in cheek. Culturally, growing up, had a lot of Italian friends, you know, different things. My closest friend were Jamaican, Filipino, had a Sicilian friend, obviously he's still my brother to this day. Polish friends, and then Latino, you know, Dominican, Puerto Rican friends. We used to always go to each other's houses and they would say that, like, you know, we were very like multicultural, and the black and the Latinos were always like, you know, I'm not going to this person's house because they don't season their food. We would say it tongue in cheek, but, you know, or they would say y'all season y'all food too much. But this got some soul in it. I'm just being real. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright. I don't want to ruin it. This is getting eaten off camera. I'm not giving this away. This is my choice. Everything else, I'll share. This ain't getting shared with nobody. I don't care. Egg drop soup. You never had it. It is made. Right, exactly how it sounds. So you can actually feel, you can see me lifting this up right now in the little overlay, the egg in there, because you crack the egg, so it's got a little bit of like a yolky aspect to it. Now I got these with wontons because I wanted to get something with a little bite. So you see that wonton is kind of sitting in that eggy kind of batter. I love runny yolk, and this is kind of what the soup reminds me of. So it's just like, you have no idea how much self-control it is going to take to get me away from this food. But I have to back away from this food because I did an eating challenge yesterday. So I don't have that many calories to spare. So I'm backing up. I want to keep eating, but this is control. And this is what I do. So I wanted to showcase this stuff to y'all. I wanted to show y'all some of the local businesses, and that's what I've been doing with this. I actually had a card on here that says to that you get a free entree, which is chicken broccoli, chicken teriyaki, I'm going to show this, and General Tso's chicken if you spend like $45 or more. I don't even know if you could spend $45 to be honest, because this is a lot. But with that being said, it's still very cool. And they also had another card that gives you, if you spend $20, I forgot it in my kitchen, if you get like a free, you know, I think you get 3 things, like a egg roll, Pepsi. We got it this time. Like I got that stuff too, which I'll give away too. I didn't even bring egg rolls, I only took 1. But anyway, it also says thank you for supporting the small businesses. And in this time, last year, 2020, most small businesses took a hit, especially the restaurants. You can't eat inside. So I say this every time, and I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. If you can, if you have the means, if you want to try new places, check your area. Just hop on Grubhub, hop on Yelp, hop on Google, Google restaurants near you, see what has a high review, and then give it a shot. You never know. I've been doing that, and I've been pleasantly surprised. I don't live that far from this place. This is the first time I'm trying it. Like, what is wrong with me? But try these places out. Help these small businesses out. They do need your help because they're still trying to keep themselves afloat because we're just still in these not in these times. So anyway, with that being said, it has been your boy King Strats. Love this food, man. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs have made it to YouTube. Black King.